Hello, welcome to Sabretooth at Nethemba, where we care about your security. I said I was going to start a beginner series, but I'm just putting it on hold slightly longer whilst I try a hard box here. So, we are looking at... I've not done the first one, so I won't do that. We are looking at... What am I looking for? I don't know, actually. Let's have a search. Difficulty, hard. Do I reckon ledger? Disfiltration, robots. Let's take a look at the list. Retro is next on the list. Is that hard? We'll soon find out. Let's change difficulty to all. Oh, retro is here. Is it hard? It is, apparently. Okay, I'm not sure why it didn't show up there. Okay, retro it is. So, let's see. I don't really want to read anything about it, but this looks like a storyline. Let's start the box first. Hang on. Join room, sorry, and then start the box. Okay. I don't want to read anything. So, can you time travel? If not, you might want to think about the next best thing. Please note this machine does not respond to ping. It may take a few minutes to boot up. There are two distinct paths that can be taken on retro. One requires significantly less trial and error, however both still work. Please check write-ups if you are curious regarding the two paths. An alternative version of this room is available in its remixed version, Blaster. Okay. Okay, well, fair enough. Shall I try and find both? We'll see how much time we've got. Main thing is to root this. It's still rated hard, so it might not be too crazy. We'll have to see. Okay, let's connect to TryHackMe's network. Sudo open VPN. Wrong one. Correct. Didn't want to do that. I did want to do that. We're going to make a new box. New directory. In boxes, what I meant to say. Okay. Nmap. STVP. I'll tell you what I'll do just to make it a tiny bit easier to memorize these things. Sudo nano. I'll put it in the host file. Why not? Okay, I thought I'd copied that. Obviously not. Have now. Okay. Nice. So I'm going to take the IP address and put it in. I'll put it in current target. Local IP shouldn't have changed, I'm sure. Oh, apparently, if you go to 10.10.10.10 after you connected to the TryHackMe network, it should tell you your IP. If you can see this page, you are connected to TryHackMe. Flag connection verified. I wonder if this is like solution to like one of the intro rooms or whatever. Interesting. And then your IP. Good. That's nice. Learn something new every day. Right. Whilst that's running, obviously the best thing to do would be that, to see if there's a website. Okay. Fine. Okay, let's go hard we're going to create a new subnode, retro, and we're going to put retro.thm in host file, because this way I don't have to deal with IPs, you know. Is default IIS page. I'm going to actually leave space for the mmap scan here. Fine, so we're going to go robots.txt because that's always useful. Like I said, that's not useful. We will do nicto. And we will do derb or GoBuster. I think I'll use GoBuster, it's quicker. Unless you type it wrong. I know they put Ghostbusters there. The URL is this, and then word list, and we can go back tools, word lists, go into derb and just run the common list from there. Already finished, nothing found. Okay. Fine. Let's use a different list. How about the something in sec lists? Sec lists. Master. Whoops. Discovery. Web content. 130 possibilities. Common in Italian. We've got these directory lists. I quite like using these. We'll just run the lowercase small, or we can do dir search as well, actually. Let's do dir search first. I think that's the default for dir search. We'll put that in. Oh my god, what is happening? It's trying this ext extension. Oh, it's going through all the different extensions, but I've not supplied one. Okay, well that's useless. Let's do a directory, one of the directory lists. We'll just do the lowercase and we'll just do the small one for now, and then we can build our way up to the big one here. Blimey, even this one is like 81,600 odd words. That's crazy. Okay, let's see how this is doing. We've got two ports open, which is the web port and our desktop port. Okay. Fine. That's now finished and it doesn't look like anything interesting. Fine. Oh, this is found retro / retro. Okay, well let's give that a go then. I mean, it makes sense with the system being called retro. It's taking a while to load though. Brilliant. This is great. Good. So I'll leave that running, but I'm just going to make a note of this because it makes sense to do so. Always take notes. And that leads us to here. Okay, good. We've got somewhere. Now we can take a look around here. Retro fanatics. Games, books, and movies lovers. Movies lovers. Okay, if you say so. Tron Arcade Cabinet by Wade. And that in new tab. Looks like Wade is a author username. WordPress, okay. It did look like it. Okay. So I need to disable middle mouse button because on a laptop that's useless. You just sort of... I used to love it when laptops were physical buttons, and now it's just part of the touchpad and you can slip into the middle. So Wade is an author, is a user. Let us run WP scan. That makes the most sense at this point. We've got to give it this URL. WP scan. Good, and then I'll enumerate users and plugins and stuff like that, I guess. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is nearly done. It's not going to take very long, actually. I'll check back in a second. See if there's any SQL injection. No SQL injection, which is obvious anyway. So let's just have a look down this site. We have all these links go to arcademuseum.com, so that's out of scope. We can't look for that. Batman walkthrough, that's funny. Oh, the serious. Oh, what? Maybe Goodrick. Could be a password. Okay. So that's not found anything else except for retro, so we'll clear that. This hasn't found anything. We've got the WordPress version 5.2.1. Let's just have a quick check. Uh, 5.2.2. Well, it's cross-site scripting. That's not very useful though. Remote code execution, but that's 5.0, so that's no good. User disclosure for 5.3. File upload and code execution. That one's quite interesting. Oh no, that's version 2 and lower. Okay, that doesn't look like it's going to help us at all. It's a bit of a shame. So we're going to run enumeration on users. We already know Wade. Let's keep reading this while we're at it. I wonder if Pac-Man is like a password. I can't believe the movie based on my favorite book. Oh, that movie is awful. Going to come out in a few days. Maybe it's because my name is similar to the main character. I feel a deep connection to the main character. I keep mistyping the name of his avatar whenever I log in. Whoa. I keep mistyping the name of his avatar whenever I log in. Why would you type something like a name when you log in unless it's your password? Hang on a second. Hang on. So Wade Watts uses the name avatar name Parzival. Okay. Could this be a password? Probably, right? At least we can get lucky, maybe. User stupidity exists, by the way, guys. Yeah, I was once doing a pen test, and I was doing a directory brute force, and I found this file called yt.txt. YT obviously standing for YouTube, and it literally had username and password for this company's YouTube channel, just so that people who work there could basically get the password whenever they wanted by finding this yt.txt file. Yeah, in public on the website. Ridiculous. I mean, it's unreferenced, but I found it using a directory brute force. So WP login, right, is the login page for WordPress. Oh, make sure there's a HTTP in there. Nope. Okay, WP admin. Okay, so for some reason I can't find the login page for this. Huh. Sure, it's WP login. Okay, so because I don't quite know, it's found Wade. What I'm going to do is just run derp on this. What's going on? If I run derp on this, it should find the WP files. It's going to go all the way down to W, unfortunately. Because I've already run a brute force on the main domain, but I've not done it within this directory, you see. Sorry I keep touching my eye, I've got a really bad headache today. Okay. So I'm wondering if like they've been... Oh no, it's here. Hang on, I've just seen it. Down at the bottom, login. And it is wplogin.php. Huh. Okay, I don't need to run this brute force anymore then. Whatever. So what are we, Wade? Parzival. All lowercase, see if that works. Nice. Nice. We can use Wade /parzival on wp-login.php to gain access to the WordPress admin panel. Okay, so you know what we normally do here, right? We normally go into the templates and then do a theme, and do a reverse shell. So let's do that. Why not? Why not, indeed. So it's a case of knowing where these are kept. Right, there's WP content. And then I don't know if it's just in themes or themes, yeah. 90s retro. You see, I don't know the location of 90s retro. There's 404.php. Is it literally just here? It's not. I wonder if we can just put in 90s retro. No. Is it just called retro? What other themes do we have though? 2017. I've used this one before. Yeah, that's correct because it's given us 500 code. What did we use it on? Was it internal? I think it was internal. Yeah, there it is. Look. WP content themes 2017. Okay, fine. Let's make sure that's nothing important. Okay. So that means that if we change something like 404.php, it means that we should be able to load 404.php here, right? Huh. Yeah, that's what it shows. Oh no, that's 90s retro 404.php. Whoops. Let's go to 2017. So even this is like 404.php. Let's cake it up again. Brilliant. So what we can, I don't need to do that anymore. It's found it there, look, WP admin, WP content, WP, you know, all this stuff. So right, so I don't need to look for plugins or anything, so we'll clear that. We will clear this, and everything else is already clear. We're going to have a netcat listener on port 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to change this to the PHP reverse shell, in theory. And then we reload this page. Failed to demonize is quite common, not fatal. Successfully open shell. Error, shell terminated. What? What's happened? Oh. I see. Huh. I wonder if I can generate one. Like MSF Venom or something like that. Oh, uname is because this is a Windows system. It's running Linux commands. Right. I understand. So what I'm going to do instead is sorry for my teeth whistle there. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see what other shells we've got in here. C99.php, which is a web shell. So we'll grab all this. Oh my god, this is huge. Forget it. We're going to open. Oh, I can't open this location. I thought I'd be able to open this location, but it doesn't matter. I've got it here anyway. So we'll go here. Sorry, don't mind me. Nope. Shells c99.php. I can literally just copy it from here and it's just quicker. So now we're going to throw it in there and update the file. So now when I load it, we should have a web shell. Really? Not even got a web shell. Huh. Okay. Right. There are many other PHP shells, like simple ones. I can even write my own, to be fair. Oh, I've just thought, hang on. Our desktop port is open, 3389. What if I can log in with Wade Parzival? I've got to try that. Because I'd be dumb not to. In fact, I'm dumb that I've thought it'd taken me this long. Reminer retro.thm Wade Parzival. It's let me in. Oh my god, it's let me in. That's it, we've now got graphical access to the Windows system. This is awesome. So we've got the user.txt here. Nice. We can also use these credentials to gain access to Windows via RDP. Okay. Nice. We've got our first flag. Lovely stuff. So, okay, let's open a command prompt. I hate using the graphical, to be honest. CMD. Come on, today would be nice. System info. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is take a copy of this. Okay, so we now have, it's Windows Server 2016. I keep doing that, and I really shouldn't. Recently seen Emperor's New Groove, thanks to my wife, so therefore I've got that in my head. Okay. There's not many hotfixes installed, so it's going to be vulnerable to some sort of exploit, I'm fairly sure. I could get WinPs on here, to be fair. That's not the worst idea. That's really not the worst idea, especially because we've got web browsers. I'll show you what I mean. Look. If I go into, kill that, if I go into here, and then I set up a server. That's now running, and what I'd normally have to do is use wget or PowerShell or something to download it, but because we've got graphical access, we can literally, let's just minimize that, open that. Yeah, and go to HTTP and put in my IP address 10.14.102.67. And we can download things here. I just do it this way, you know, so we can download WinPs. Okay, you're attempting to download a file from a site that's not part of your trusted sites. Oh, okay. You can add it to the trusted site zone. Tools, internet options. Let's try that. Where's tools? Internet options. There we go. Trusted sites anywhere? Anyone? I wasn't reading it. It must be under security. Aha. So we can add that. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, so we can save it or run this and that. So we'll save it. View downloads. It's saying it's downloaded now, so we can run it. I've just thought as soon as it finishes, it's going to close the terminal. I need to run it from the terminal, really. So we're going to go in CD, CD users, Wade, downloads. There we go. So we can leave that running whilst we carry on having a look around. Oh, we've got Google Chrome. We could just download it with that as well, to be fair. Then we won't have to do the whole trusted sites thing. Huh. Something in the bookmarks. NVD CVE 2019-1388. That's an exploit. Hang on a second. I can't read it from here because we've not got web access on this system, but I can do it from here. Oops. All right. Make sure I'm still in frame. I am. Elevation of privilege vulnerability. Okay, how does this work? Let's take a copy of this. And we're going to go onto Google. We can find a copy of the exploits. It'll be nice. GitHub's probably the best for things like that. So I'm actually just going to put in straight away. I could go to the exploit database as well, to be fair. Yeah, abuse UAC Windows certificate dialog. Huh. Let's take a look. This CV exploit tends to abuse the UAC Windows certificate dialog to execute the certificate, issue a link as an NT authority user, and open a browser that is under NT authority user. NT authority is like higher than admin. It's like system. About the same, you know. Then we can use that to prompt a. I've done this before. Not this particular exploit, but I've used like a elevated browser to open a command prompt, which was like also then elevated. Oh, this has got a step-by-step. Find a program that can trigger the UAC prompt screen. Select show more details. Select show information about the publisher's certificate. So click on the issued by URL link. Okay, I'm going to just update my notes because it's been a while. Chrome has a bookmark which mentions CVE. What was it? I can't remember. 2019-1388. Let me find this. Which states go away. In fact, I'm going to take all of that. Okay, if we just have to follow the steps, this is going to be a fairly easy box, to be fair. Find a program that can trigger the UAC prompt screen. That's the difficult part. That's the difficult part. Finding a program. Show more details, more information about. Let's take a look around. Huh. Or should I say, huh? Is this? Yeah, it's got the shield on it. That's going to do the prompt screen, isn't it? Okay. Right, we find hhupd.exe in the recycle bin. This can trigger the UAC. Nice. Right, I'm going to pause because I need to go get a drink and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. What were we doing? UAC prompt screen, show more details. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's run as... what's going on? Not let me do anything. Okay, well, that was fun. Thank you, Windows. You're amazing. But, come on. Oh no, there we go. Run as admin. That does the USC prompt, doesn't it? We want it to be admin anyway, I think. I could be wrong. Okay, and then we show more details. And then show information about a publisher's certificate. Click on the issued by. It will prompt a browser interface. No, it really doesn't. Oh, it really does. Oh, hang on a minute, go away. Internet Explorer. Does it matter which I use? Wait for the site to be fully loaded. It's like save as. I'll do Internet Explorer. I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, there it is. So this version of Internet Explorer, which is currently open, is running as admin apparently. So that's quite interesting. We've now got an admin admin instance of Internet Explorer. So save as, and then yeah, prompt an Explorer window for save as. Okay, that's fine. Wait for the site to be fully loaded. It won't load because we've not got internet access on this system. Okay, so is that here? Can I right click? I can't right click. Oh, I can't. I can't save as though. File, save as, there is. So this is now saving with admin rights. Okay, let's take a look. On the Explorer window, edit the cmd.exe full path. Oh, enter the full path. But that'll just overwrite cmd.exe, won't it? Right, hang on a minute. Let's do all. Can I do all file types? I actually can't. How's this going to work then? Because we've got save as type. Right, what if I do test dot? Have I done this before? Or what if I do? Right, well, first let's get into system 32. This PC. No, that's not right. Well, let's try system. No, that's not right either. Right, this PC, local disk, there we go. Disk C, C drive, program files x86. No, that's not right. Windows System 32, there we go. This might not work, you know. Looks like it should. And then I need to find the cmd.exe, but the problem is it's only got the .mht files. It's not got exe files anywhere, unless I do the file name as that.exe. No, that won't work. How have we done this before? I can do star.star and try saving it. And what that now should do is show every single file type, because it's wildcard.wildcard, and it won't let me save it as that because it needs an actual official file name, and star.star or asterisk.asterisk is not. So now I can find cmd.exe. Don't forget, we're still running all of this as admin, so whatever I do from here is as admin. So if I get to cmd.exe, it's been a long time since I've done this particular attack, but I did it when I was learning the OSCP materials. Come on, it'll take a while, but we'll get there. I'm on DM something. Come on, where's C? C. Ugh. We'll just wait. I've got it from here, I think. There we go. CMD. Right, so I don't want to save as that. I'm going to right click that. And I should be able to open this. And if I open it, it should be running as the admin, because all of this process is running as an admin. So it's as if the admin is opening it. Does that make sense? So, who am I? So I'm running a system. Brilliant. So I can now head back here. So cd users administrator, cd desktop, type root.text. Oh, no. Oh, it's root.text.text. Okay. Stupid. So I'll just put type R. And there we have it. We have we've not quite rooted this because we've not got admin access. We've just got one program which is running with admin rights. I would like to get proper admin shell, right? So we're going to do that next. But let me update my notes and get this hash. Well, let me update my notes first. We follow the steps. And when saving, we enter the file name as star.star. When attempting to save this, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. When attempting to save this, it does not allow it. However, it does show all files matching this wildcard. i.e., I'll just put this mask. i.e., all files. We find cmd and right click. Open. This is, I'd have to put it in brackets, do I? This is then opened within context of the user running the browser, which is system. Okay, I'm going to get the flags, and then I'm going to get a shell as admin on my Linux system, right? So, how do I do this? Right click mark, I think. Mark it from over here. And I think I right click to copy. Yeah, good stuff. So, if we look at how much time is left, we've done this in 45 minutes. Let's see if we can get a shell. It'd be nice if we can get it done within the hour. Might be possible, might not. We'll soon find out. So, let's do this now. Okay. What I'm going to do is okay, I need to create a reverse shell, so I'm going to use MSF Venom. I might use Meterpreter because I've not yet done that on this channel, and I'd like to. So Meterpreter binaries are good because they run through Metasploit, and they've got a lot of really good options. Do you know, I might just stick with the regular. I'll just stick with the regular for now. I'll do Meterpreter when I need to. So we've done this one before, right? I'm not going to change much on this. I'm literally just going to put in my IP and ports. IP here being 10, 14, 67, 102, and the port being, I can't remember if I've already used 1234 or not, so I'll do 1234 and see. And this is now shell 64.exe. What I also need to do is kill the, I didn't even run WinPs, did I? Kill the web server. But I'm going to run it again in the retro directory once this is done. So I've made this file that I've just generated available. I'm going to do a netcat listener on 1234. And then I think it is literally just a case of just thought of something. I'm not sure if this is going to work now. Well, we'll see anyway. We'll download this. And I hope Windows Defender is not going to pick up on this because that'll be annoying. Okay, try again. So we can save it. We can't run it. If we run it, we're going excuse me, we're going to run it as Wade. And we don't want the Wade user to run this. We want the admin to run this. Running security scan. Yeah, sure. Maybe I can't do this if Windows Defender is picking up on things like this. I could obfuscate it, encode it or something. But we'll see. We'll try it anyway. We'll run it and see if we get something back as Wade. I don't know. I don't know what's happening at this point. Everything's just really slow and awkward. come on. Everything's just really slow and awkward. I mean, I don't need to do this. I'm just doing this because I probably I probably just can. I don't even know if this shell works yet. I'm not even... I mean, it should. Ten 14 67 102 is correct, isn't it? Oh, 10 14 102 67. That's why I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's fine. You've got to check these things, you know. Right, let's try again. This might be why it wasn't working properly. In fact, first we can remove, well, just remove that. Run it again. 102.67. Better. Right, this time we'll get it right. So we're going to kill that. Oh, come on, this is so slow. Whether I'll be able to get this thing working again or not, because I've already used it once, I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. Should be able to. Fine. We'll kill wind peas, we don't need it. Is this now done? It is now done. So what I'll do is I'll refresh. What is going on? Refresh this. It's been blocked by the security configuration. Why? Right, forget it. So what I'm going to do is take this over to a decent browser. Maybe I'm wrong. What's going on? I don't even know why I'm bothering with this, you know. I've already got what I need to get. I'm just trying to get a shell back. I'm just curious, you know. Yeah, so for some reason that's not actually doing anything. Do I even have I probably don't have a shell open, do I? Oh, forget it. Right. NC, no. Sudo, Python. My fault. Python 3, M. http.server. I'm sure I've already got this waiting. I must have done that instead. Yeah, it was here. Yeah, I killed it there, didn't I? I copied that, but I didn't use it. Okay, my fault. My fault. I'm blaming Internet Explorer. We all know Internet Explorer is the best browser, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Right, Shell X64. We're going to download this. Come on, we've got to get this. It's got to work. Has to. We will keep the file, thank you very much. And show it in the folder. Okay, Shell X64 is what we need. So let's just check that this does actually work more than once. We're going to just double click that and get a shell. We're going to exit. Who am I? Wade, right? Exit. Make sure it works a second time. Yeah, absolutely right. So we get a shell back each time we do this. So I now need to run that as the admin, which to be fair, it might not be too bad. Might not be too bad. We're just going to do similar to what we did before. We're going to open this. And we're going to go there, and then there, and then there. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, we've still got the command open. We've still got the administrator thingy open. So, actually, as we've still got this open, we can go into Wade, go into Downloads, and we should be able to run this from here. Shell x64. Who am I? Right. So we've now got a reverse shell as the system user, and that I'm quite happy about. That's kind of what I wanted to do, because it's fine, you know, but I was still Wade. Even though I was running admin commands, I was still Wade, and I could have maybe run something to add a new admin user or whatever, but this way I was able to move a reverse shell to the system, generate one, move it to the system, get a callback, and here we are. Nice. Time, we've done it within an hour, including that extra bit there. I wonder if that's what it means when it says distinct paths. I guess not. Well, I only found one, but I'm too tired to keep going. So cool, let's finish this off. We've got 4 minutes so we can do it in the hour. What is the hidden directory? Retro. What is user.txt? Good question. Oh, I only got one of the flags in there. That's fine, that'll be the one. And what is the root.text.text.text? This one was really simple. I know it says difficulty hard, but I found that just so straightforward. The fact that the user Wade was easy to find. The password was literally just written there in a post. It was then reused to get to our desktop. The exact exploit we needed was saved as a bookmark, and the method to actually run that exploit was in the recycle bin, and it's just following steps. This was not difficult, in my opinion. So, okay, it's a hard one, apparently. I don't agree. Thank you for joining, and be sure to visit nethemba.com for all your pen testing needs. Have a good day.